Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LBLCS. I am your caster, Buggleberry Finn, and I'm joined by the biggest idiot of them all, the Mighty Fool. And to answer Popoba's question and cut off Mighty Fool like I always love to do, not too much. It's Monday, so let's keep it nice and low.
Behave yourselves, chat.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, you don't have to do
within
reason.
Within reason, yeah, exactly.
Have fun.
Hey, dude, stop agreeing with me, please.
Yeah.
It's just very uncomfortable for everyone.
Never mind. Don't have fun. Better?
Yeah, that's okay. Hey, Little, I see you in chat. Don't think I won't ban you, bro. I'll abuse this power that they've given me.
No, stop it. I want chat to know that I thought about making the Mighty Fool admin, but taking away all of his admin privileges, so he would just have the title, but then couldn't do anything.
Yeah, they were talking about this while I was there, by the way, and they were just like, "Yeah, let's just make his name red, and he'll think that he's got it."
Oh my god,
messed up.
With 10. Okay, well,
you take 5, I'll take 5, or what?
That's just both take 10.
Oh, okay.
Another friend.
All right, well, this is a good Deadfish Sushi and Wolf03. It's a third wolf of all time that just followed us. That is lit. Thank you, Wolf number 3. We appreciate that. And the Deadfish Sushi, that is what sushi is. It's usually dead fish. So both of those names, really good. And
yeah, also in chat, pretty cool name. Plead the Fifth says, why does Buggle smell so bad? No one really knows, but maybe he can help us out with that.
I'd make a COVID joke, smell so bad, but I don't know if I can't smell. I just...
Oh, I see.
We are getting in a lobby now with them. I think it'll take them a little bit. They're starting in about 5 minutes. They plan to start. So
hey, I think I'm gonna VIP PC Little. You just said more like Mighty Cool.
No, stop. Oh, this guy gets it. Ethan, you stink. That's great. Ethan, you stink.
That's Bree. That's Drox's girl.
Drox is that? No, that's cheese. Bree's cheese. I know what fucking Bree is, dude. You're trying to trick me again.
I am. I'm actually. Listen, they don't call me the Mighty Fool for nothing, okay?
Yeah, they call you because you're the dumbest person around.
What was the conversation we were having with a Chance about the admin items and they're like the sources of our power, I would have a bell, like a jester's bell or something.
Yes. No, yeah, I actually was thinking we would just give you like a cowbell that doesn't work.
That's horrible.
You could wear a jester's hat. You could wear that.
I got funny hats.
Those have bells on them. There's bells.
I could bust out some of my funny hats.
I'm sure you could. Don't know if I want you to, but I'm positive you have the ability.
I could do it.
Mighty is 2 times as loud as me. Is he still 2 times as loud as me, or have I remedied that scenario?
I think that's just like a normal human volume thing and not so much a mic issue.
Yeah, get this Ethan guy out of here. Fucking Carbo.
Oh, no.
All right, I'll just turn Mighty down all the way, and then...
Honestly, if we pretend like it's a solo cast, it might be for the best.
Yeah, let me mute you. Better.
I guess I'll invite Rainiel as well. He's messaging me now.
It should be.
Rainiel and I are good friends.
He's still louder. Okay, well, you're a couple seconds behind me, bud. So maybe, lay off, all right?
Now, the real question is who's supposed to be louder? Are you too quiet or am I too loud?
I don't know the answer to your
question. You gotta ask these questions, man, or we'll never know.
No, and I definitely fixed it.
Favorite players
of
all time, Sonic Skater, joined the lobby.
Mighty and I are good friends. Well, this person's a liar. Clear liar.
Oh, that's true. I have a lot of good friends.
You have a lot of good friends? Like well-behaved or like people that you know closely?
They're just really good. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I actually totally know what you mean. I'm being a dick. Okay, so I will let you know on some big issues that happened today. Lest Force did change his profile picture in Discord to a small piece of broccoli. And broccoli is basically a tiny tree. This happened just before the game. So there may be Schmeckle trading going on.
If anybody wants to DM me before the game that has specifics, I would love to get in on that. I mean, don't do anything sus with the Schmeckles, guys. This is serious.
We've got a big financial game ahead of us, though. We've got Tree Gang versus. I messed myself. I was reading the title I gave to this room instead of thinking about the actual two teams playing.
Tree Men versus
Volatility and Jug. All right, that is not the names of the teams. That is just what I wrote for the game. It is Tree Gang versus Team Volatility. Oh, all right. This is going to be a good one, though. We know there's some big players in this one, big contenders. And okay, wait, Rhino, that's got to be 12 wins and Diamond 4. That's TFT, right?
That's legit. No, he's
No, get out.
that's solo duo for sure.
What?
Yeah, no, Rhinel's just cracked. I mean,
I don't think
you know what
that's
I'm
right.
How are we doing the thing? Are you gonna stream it in Discord or should I open it in mine as well?
You should open it on yours as well. I'm thinking we can run them simultaneously, so it shouldn't cause any type of
Okay.
issues.
Sure.
And if it does cause an issue, I'm gonna
It'll be my
blame
fault.
you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no,
Without
I
a doubt.
got you. Yeah.
Without a doubt. And guess what we're using? We're using the one, the only, the new big hit here at the LBLCS, Pro Comps.
Yeah.
So we will find out exactly. I hope that was the spectator link and not like the blue side pick link that I just clicked on. Because
You know, I just slapped it on in there and it didn't seem to have a problem, so I think it's
all right,
good.
good.
He also typed spec before linking it. So
Well, I'm not a good reader.
I don't really trust this Snow Prisoner guy though.
It's just not a good. I'm not good at reading. I know what to tell you.
Yeah, you are terrible at reading.
Volatility or Riot? No, Volatility. They're playing a game made by Riot. Emma, close Emma though. Emma's close with that comment.
Yeah. Honestly, it was like a solid 9 out of 10 comment.
I would give it. I'd give it a 9. I'd give it a 9.
Yeah.
I'd also give Pro Comps a 9 out of 10. Love them. They don't have any references to Buggleberry Finn. I think that's the only area they're losing points.
Yeah, I would also give them a 9 out of 10 because they don't recommend Ornn every game that you're in.
Fuck you.
Obviously an error.
Only error they have.
It's the only thing he plays, guys. They need to recommend it.
Oh my god. You know you're on my team, right? And we're never going to get it now.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'm helping you out here. You know, you'll get your Fiora game or whatever the heck it is you want to play.
I don't want to play that. There's so much pressure on me playing. I'm so used to playing big tanks now that if I had one ability that could save my life, I'd mess it up all the time. That's why I play big tanks. I get several abilities that save me.
Oh, we have people scared of your Ornn in the chat. They don't know.
Wow. You know what it is? That's them bowing to power. It's not really them afraid of me.
Yeah,
they know my capabilities.
It's respect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that. I don't know why, but I can see people do it, so it makes sense.
We have seen, speaking of things we've seen done before, we've seen Snow Prisoner pop off. Snow Prisoner, mid laner for Tree Gang. They're starting on the red side here. Are you expecting them to try to play around him like we normally have seen in past seasons? Or do you think that they're going to whip out some brand new strats here in Season 7?
Now I kind of see Snow Prisoner as like a very consistent player, so I could see Silas being like a huge pick ban.
Okay.
Maybe some Aurelia, some more aggressive picks for him.
Does he play Akali?
I think
because I feel like Akali's up his play style for sure.
Definitely, yeah. I could see like any sort of playmaking assassin-y type mid.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely on the table.
And we don't know too much about Team Volatility, so I'm actually kind of looking at what they. Oh my god, they have so many big pharma on their team though.
Yeah,
Shit.
I think Lest Force, maybe Maokai, maybe Ivern. You know, big fan of the broccoli, so
Big fan
wants
of
to be on Tree
anything
Gang.
that looks like a tree, he might be in on.
Yeah,
So
I could
anything
see that.
Elderwood skins.
Yeah, could be Zaya
Wait,
support. Who
does
knows?
Tree Gang ever play like full tree comp? Have they done it yet?
I don't know. That's a good
Like
question.
if they secure playoffs, like hear me out. This is going to be on YouTube at one point in history. Just listen to this. It's a good idea. Play all the trees. God, you'd get a lot of people betting schmeckles on you if you did it.
I think the only team I've seen do that is Coffee House. They pull out the Ivern support and that kind of thing. I don't think I've seen another team that'll pull out the full trees.
I mean, I think we would do it.
I mean, yeah, like, what are there 5 tree champions?
No,
first of all,
no.
Like,
There's got to be use skins. You can beat your way around it with the skins.
I could just play Lux and go the grass elementalist, right?
Yeah.
Just like stick on grass and don't level the second one.
Yeah, that would be good.
I think that's good. Yeah.
just a few minutes before they start. They should start any second, actually. So
Yeah,
let me know if yours.
everybody's talking about
There it
deodorant.
is. We're
I
in.
think they may be trying to tell you something in the chat about the
A lot of
deodorant.
bands coming out right now. Okay, so we've got Silas, Yumi, Orn taken away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fiora, Leona, and Diana taken away. Ezreal picked up here on the blue side.
Yeah, so Rheinell's not ADC, right? It's safer. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a big pick for both of them. I know I've seen both of them playing the Ezreal, but I think not going to be a jungle Ezreal, so, safer big.
Yeah, and it's a little early to look at what Procomps does provide. Just it's so early in draft to see what they're going to basically be scaling to try to do. Although Victor and Jhin can definitely be siege, so they can kind of lock you under towers.
Yeah, let's see. Automated suggestion. Yeah, so it's putting up Nami, Braum kind of picks for that bot lane on red side. But
Braum's
that
really
makes
strong
sense.
against Jhin. Yeah, he's strong against Jhin for sure. Nami's also pretty strong. Corki being hovered.
I like Corki a lot. That build is still broken, right? With the
It's very strong still.
with the magic. Yeah. Yeah, I really oh man, that's so annoying to play against actually. They've got double poke already. I don't know if I like the Rel pick. Too much.
It gives them engage. It gives them a CC that they don't have. I think that if you're playing Ezreal Corki, though, you really want to focus more around disengage. They have the ability to kite back so far that you don't really need to be the ones chasing in. You can have a more aggressive top laner that matches with them to go in.
Yeah.
10 more? Oh my god, Popo was killing me.
Rel is like a nasty counter engage champion as well. Definitely able to block off those zones when the dudes are going in. There's the Nami picked up.
Nami Jin's gonna have a lot of bursts inside of that.
It's Zyra, not Nami. Okay.
It's Zyra, not Nami. They just typed
Zyra is an insane pick alongside the Jhin. It's a really, really good laning combo. You get to lay down the roots, get the Jhin W on top, and then just absolutely burst somebody. A good counter to that is to take exhausts, but we'll see if that ends up getting picked up. We're going to see the second round of bans getting started. We've got Malphite banned away from Sonic Skater. I don't know if they know about the Sonic Skater Shen, though. That is a huge, huge pick for him.
I think that right now, I really like what Tree Gang is doing. They're taking away these heavy engage champions that would kind of deny them their ability to siege. They really need a powerful jungler, though. I'm looking at what they might end up playing here. Trying to think about Tree Gang's games in the past and what they are able to whip out. What's going to have good synergy here with that Victor?
So a thought's occurring to me, actually. What if Sonic Skater has shocked the world and is playing Victor top? Like, it's not necessarily. It could be a flex.
You're right. It could be a flex. I guess I'm jumping the gun, assuming that Victor is middle. But I do feel like if you're gonna first pick Victor, it's probably going the middle there. I guess you could perma flex that if that's your insane.
Snow Prisoner is good at Victor, but we were talking about the like preferred picks for him with the playmaking, and I don't know. Is this potential here? There's a Trundle.
Yeah.
That's not locked in, is it? Is that locked in?
I don't know. I don't know what their last ban is. I didn't see if they were able to finish it. Garion is going to be hovered right now on the other side. The Trundle is fully locked in. So that's a pretty good pick against Rel, and it can disrupt some other things. But the Corki package right now is going to be what's going to make and break team fights just based on these comps.
Yeah, so they're going to have to look for a blind pick top laner here. I think Garen might be picked for that reason. Yeah, it is picked up. I don't know if I love it for like team fighting, but
I think they banned
it's
out.
kind of a mixed identity.
They banned out top a little bit. They had a Fiora ban. They had the Malphite ban. I like this Elise if they're going to make early plays, but I'm worried about this Elise how it's going to work into this team fight or into their team fight come late game. It's Kled picked up for top.
Kled. And that last ban, by the way, was what did they say it was? Scion.
Okay, so Scion. Yeah, so they triple ban top. right?
Yeah.
So picking up that Garen is probably the safest thing that they could do in this scenario. We're in the financial league too, so we're looking at like this nice plat to silver range. You might have a diamond or two on your team. That'd be it. If I'm looking at this though, I agree with what ProComps is saying. I think that the blue side is lacking on the CC. I actually think they have totally enough AD damage though. There's only 2 giant men that are going to take a little bit of time to kill here. Trundle and Kled might cause some issues, but other than that, I think that these comps can work. But I think that if Victor and Jin get ahead early, it's going to be really tough to pull back in the mid game.
Yeah, I really like how Veracity rounded out their comp as well with the Elise. I think when you have these like long range poke characters, you do want some like pick kind of champion instead of an engage.
I'm sorry. One more time. What's their name?
Uh,
Team what?
Another
It's
friend.
not Veracity.
Volatility.
Team Veracity. Where the hell have you been?
I don't know. It got stuck in my head earlier, and now I don't know what.
All right, Emma is a Team Volatility fan, pumping that one trick Elise. They're saying, "Oh, yo, by the way, as a Buggle myself, Buggleberry, big into any insect champion, so good choice to be a one trick of Elise. Elise also is super powerful in those early ganks. So
He also really likes playing Annie.
no, if he likes playing Annie, get the fuck out of this league.
No. You really
No, I
like playing
don't.
Annie.
No, I don't. I'm gonna kick myself out of
It's-
the league.
It's one of his favorite champs, guys. Let's see, Lane Insights. Have we checked that out already on stream?
No, but we can go
Another
check
friend.
that out right now on stream. Guys, thank you for the follows. Emerald Ness, I'm going to say that's your name. Might not be your name, but I said it. Brandon W7. I'll be clear about exactly who that is. And then Galson77. Thank you guys for the follows. Very much appreciated over the last couple minutes. All right, let's check that out.
I think there's a potential. Maybe it's just spot on, but I think there's a potential small confusion about where the Victor and Kled are going on pro comps here.
We do know that Victor is going middle now that they've picked it in the
Yeah, in
big
the
fan
actual
phase.
lobby.
When we're waiting for those 3 minutes, I am going to phase back to pro comps. I just want to see exactly where everybody's lined up here.
Yeah, so it has Corky having a Kled matchup and Garen against Victor, which obviously is going to say that that the range champion will beat the melee champion in the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
But looking on the bot side, it has the Ezreal Raw lane obviously being weaker against the double range with the Nami. Jin Nami is not Jin Nami, it's Jin Zyra, but I think it's going to say the same thing about Jin Zyra. So
Yeah,
and
probably.
that's just the pro draft being a little scuffed because of the lock-in late.
Showing this summary too, it's saying that the blue side is really that engaged side, and it's pick siege on the other side. You're playing that Zyra Jin Victor. I really think that this is all about tempo. This game, I think it's a lot about quirky packages. I think those are going to dictate so much of the game, whether or not they're playing around objectives, who they're focusing. I also know that Snow Prisoner is going to be hard to kill. So if you're focusing around that Corki, I don't know if it's going to pay off the same way. Corki needs to have a safe laning phase, but they also need to respect the I think Snow Prisoner ended low diamond last split. So like he is a powerhouse in this league for sure. One of the highest ranked in this league, so definitely something to keep your eye on.
I think as well, and what you were saying about the tempo is definitely like true in this game. If blue side's able to get their poke down and then go in with the rel, they can absolutely dumpster a fight.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're picked off during that like poking phase, they really aren't going to have the easiest time peeling away. It's really just rel that's able to, be effective in that scenario.
Yeah, I'm interested in the Ezreal build as well. I know we know the Corki build, but the Ezreal build, I've seen a lot of different ones recently. In fact, we just played an ARAM where you built.
Yeah.
You did not build the way I thought you were going to build. So there's a lot of different ways that you can play Ezreal right now. And they are, if Ezreal does choose to go basically that unique build where he's a little bit safer, he gets some AP in him, they're not going to have the same AD to cut through because Garen likely is going to go more tanky in this scenario, maybe get Stride Breaker. Because if he has to go like Bruiser, because if he goes full tank, Trundle's going to have a field day.
Yeah, absolutely. Chat, for those who aren't quite aware what he's talking about, it's the Shattered Queen build on Ezreal, which I think is probably the most popular build right now. and it's Shattered Queen makes you really really hard to kill on Ezreal, who's already a safe champ. It's very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that being a potential option here, especially against the burst you'll see out of Jhin, Zyra, and Victor. But we'll have to see. The matchup won't be easy in the bot lane, and that item does not help you much early game. It really is only like super super strong if you've got a couple items.
Have you checked the lane insights? I didn't even know that Procom's added this lane insights thing to this. I love this.
Yeah, no, I actually I was looking at that for like every single game we were using this.
Oh,
And
really?
this is probably my favorite part, yeah. Because it also gives like the skirmish for your top side and like different parts of the game.
Yeah. When
So, and
should you go
think
for
that's
Herald
super
and
helpful.
everything? I think it's really nice. Guys, if you want to check out Procomps, if you just scroll down in our bio right there's a hyperlink. You can see the picture and check it out. It is totally free to use. And if you want to get the advanced features, the code LBLCS25 gets you 25% off. So cool if you want to do that.
Features, the champion pool thing and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can add your own champion pool, and then it will recommend champions based on the champion pool and a lot of other stuff. Really good for like Clash or if you play in the LBLCS.
Yeah, no, I actually really like. We're using the was it a partnered thing?
Yep.
Which is just a free advanced features. It's really really nice for the proactive recommendations.
Mm-hmm. I think that this actually is pretty spot on too. Looking at how they're calling this.
Yeah.
Ezreal strong into Jhin, Rel and Zyra pretty balanced together. I love that how they add the jungler and the possible skirmishes that you might have. We're gonna jump on into the game right now though.
I do think the Elise is probably maybe just a little bit better at these early skirmishes, but Trundle's always a surprising pick with the damage output he has in the early game. I know Popoba's in chat. He's practically a Trundle one trick. Are you loading in? I am loading
in. I'm black screened. It's all right.
Oh, okay. That's me too. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's check. Okay, most important part: skins. We have 5 skins.
Steve McCooch, that is a horrifying chat message that you have sent us. Dear Lord. I'm frightened.
I love that.
I'm frightened in a way I haven't been in a while.
Oh, what was there's a Reddit that I was looking at called like Scrunging Cats or something, where they're making like horrible faces.
I don't like it.
This reminds me of that, but it's obviously a dog. No, it's good. It's good. We do have 5 skins on both teams, so I think that's
The heck was that visual thing that just happened?
The Kled running around outside.
Yeah,
the
did
thing?
you see that?
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was cool. That's just Kled. He's broken, man. Does it still do the thing where you like? Okay, it doesn't. It's not gonna buffer me if I try to catch up. Is it on the timer?
No, I just don't want to be too. You'll be okay, I think.
Okay.
I don't want to be too in. Don't be too far out. You know.
Did we look at who wins level 1?
We're
gonna find out.
We're gonna find. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter who we thought was gonna win because it's about to learn.
Rel is really really good level 1, but I don't think Tree Gang cares. They were really looking for that.
It was saying that really mid-game is the time for Team Volatility to pop off and to make some changes.
Yes.
They got to control the tempo there and really win those neutral objectives during that time, try to push the lead. Because if they can't win that mid-game, I mean, Jhin Victor is going to just... With the late game Trundle too.
The scaling is an issue, I think, but Ezreal and Corki, depending on their build, are going to scale really well. The problem is definitely that jungle matchup.
Yeah.
I think Elise doesn't scale super well.
But, I mean, they were saying, big Elise player right here. So, that they can make really... If they can be impactful early mid-game, then they will have paid their dues. It's a lot like playing Lee Sin. A lot of the time, like, you need to catch who you need to catch late game, but in the early game, you got to dictate.
Yeah, that is the cool thing about League is no matter what like strategies or knowledge you have, the player skill always like beats out whatever you think is going to happen.
The Buggle forgot. Yeah, I did. You can still drop those schmeckles right now on either team. Whoever you guys think is going to win. I see 100 being dropped on somebody.
Wait. Popoba DM me, for no reason at all. Just let me know.
It's gonna be 500 to 0.
Okay, guys, we gotta get the Schmeckles in. How am I supposed to win?
You could do it. You could do it for 4 minutes or something, 2 minutes, so people have time to bet.
Okay.
It's
I'm
hard to
focused
bet
on the
on
game.
mobile quickly.
Oh, damn it. He messaged me, but he said I'm not match mixing. This is messed up.
Looking at the early game, pretty normal pathing from the junglers here. I will notice that Elise did back and get refillables and a control ward after finishing their red.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Did they
We'll
not?
have to
They
see
didn't
what the
buy
early
items.
play
They didn't buy
is.
items. They're only level 1.
Oh no, I really don't like that. So they got a leash and
Here comes Trundle in the top lane. They're going to get a lot of damage. Burn the flash of Garen.
okay, yeah. That was uneventful, honestly. Like,
They got the flash. That's going to be important. Trundle's now doing a little bit of an invade. I don't think they know that the wrong things were taken. Okay, Garen might actually find a kill right here, but the rebound's going to be big for Sonic Skater as he is going in. This is very close. That Ignite is down. He's doing a lot of work. The Q does connect for him, though. Wolf now in some trouble as he's trying to back all the way up. Rhino pushing in. He is a level up on him. He's getting super, super low. Can Garen come and help? The silence does go down, but Trundle might be able to get both here.
and Trundle playing really, really well around that top tower as well. Just not gonna take a tower shot and potentially die in the 1v2. Does actually push Wolf off of that top camp.
Wolf getting flashed on, though, burning a lot. He probably doesn't have his jump up into the air. He needs to trade some damage. Oh. Can Garen get back there in time, or will he end up taking too much tower damage? D Brownie now coming in very close. Rhino in a very tricky spot. Does not have his flash available. He's going to have to... Oh, really good smite to get a little bit more extra life, but D Brownie might be coming in time to pick it up. Oh, the sidestep was almost perfect. Kept him alive for a little longer, but at least gets the assist on the kill. Garen picks it up.
Yeah, and Zamos still has to go to top lane and fight against Sonic Skater with that HP. He does have the doubles helping him out a bit. Still playing Garen with I think the passive is called Perseverance. So he just sits out of combat for 5 seconds and heals to full. Pretty cool champ. So we'll see if he makes use of that. Also has the Doran's Shield starting item.
Notice the Safer's name is Safer. I want to know if someone's going to BM him and change the name to Saferist. Zamos.
Saferist, yeah.
Zamos, did he take it down? Oh my god, he's spinning. He might be able to pick up the kill.
Ooh.
So close. Sonic Skater is able to grab it in the end, but he was whirling around. I was not sure he was going to be able to make it.
That is tough for Zamos. I know the feeling, just wanting to push out the lane after you get a kill and go back. Little trouble for Wolf on the bot side.
So a couple of things I want to mention about that play. I love Cinnabon's use of putting the plants down. It blocks Elise's abilities, which is really annoying. And the other thing, too, is I noticed that they took the Glacial. I think Glacial's super, super strong. Both supports have it here.
Yeah, I don't know how much I love it on Zyra. I am a bit of a Zyra aficionado myself, but
Wolf looking for something onto Snow Prisoner. Does connect, and here comes the all-in. They're trying to lock him up. He cannot move. Snow Prisoner just caged and taken out.
And this is what happens when you have a name like Snow Prisoner. Everybody knows who you are, and they all want a piece.
Yeah.
Like, so what happened to Zamos earlier was kind of just maybe being a little bit impatient, trying to get that wave out because I know he wanted the back, but you know, if you just heal up before you attempt that, you're not as at risk of getting killed off.
Oh, and these ganks from Elise are non-stop, but okay, he's actually going in. He's a level a lot higher. He takes Wolf down to half health, and Sonic Skater still not dismounted, chugging a pot right now.
Throwing a lot of love to that top side. Still hanging around. He's going to invade on the top side as well. Really trying to shut down Wolf on these top side camps.
Rhino being very aggressive here. Zamos is right there, though. He should see this. The smite does go over. Wolf grabs it.
I don't know if Rhino was like totally aware of what was going on there, or if he just really didn't care and was willing to take a 1v2 all day long.
Yeah, he was going full Trundle mode. He didn't give a shit.
That's awesome. Good poke coming out in this bot lane. Jhin is pretty out of mana, though. Opted for the Dark Harvest as well. I know we were talking about the double Glacial, but I think Dark Harvest over, what's it called? Fleet Footwork is maybe the least, or the less popular choice for Jhin in bot lane right now.
I like it with who they're against, because I think you can pop Big Pharma, D-Brownie, and Wolf. They're pretty on the squishier side. Zamos, still not level 6, causing him a lot of issues up here.
Yeah, I agree. I think in that lane, perhaps it's just fun to go really fast on Jhin, though, you know?
You're right, it is.
Look at this mid lane farm. As even though Snow Prisoner did get the 3-man gank, he's still up almost 20 CS at this point. Doing quite well in the mid lane so far. Snow Prisoner is my favorite player in the mid lane, pretty much of all time, by the way.
Oh, okay. I played mid lane before. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. I mean, I've also played mid lane before.
True.
Yeah.
Snow
That's
Prisoner.
how much I like Snow Prisoner.
Snow Prisoner is up substantially right now, though, too, if we're just checking out the gold. He's about 300, almost 400 up. And Tree Gang is up in general across the board.
Yeah, so far looking pretty good. We do see a bit of a weird choice. Forcing a Bun Bun down in the bot lane. That's going to be down to the last mirror. Not really the Zyra mythics you would think.
Prisoner getting really low, though. A lot of CC coming out onto him. Wolf's going to have to back up because the ultimate was dropped. At the same time, they're able to pick up that Drake. So that's going to make them a little bit tankier. The dragon count started, but there's no symbol for it in the spectator.
I know. I was going to say, which I'm going to check. That's a Hex Tech one.
Okay.
So it's potentially the Chemsol or one of the normal ones. Chemsol is, of course, my least favorite dragon. It's terrible. Please remove
Force
it.
actually about to Hex Flash into 2 people, and he does. He might actually have a really tricky spot getting out of here. Rhino gonna ult him, get even tankier on himself, and Less Force might just be taken out. Snow Prisoner drops low as well, but are they able to trade? Oh my god, the flash forward. Zamos picking up the kill with the ultimate onto him. 3-3 goes the score as they trade across the map.
Yeah, I think Zamos, did he flash in front of the Sonic Skater roll to block it?
Zamos went ramp.
Or is that the flash after?
He came in, he was going for the kill, though, up in the top. You might have transferred actually before me, because I was mostly watching that mid lane fight.
Yeah, I think my directed cam was a little messed up because of the looking at the dragon. I think this bot lane poke is unrelenting. I'm starting to, it's growing on me, the Glacial, you know? The more utility focused Zyra build, I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the damage at Victor mid lane. You don't need to be playing as...
Yeah, they have a lot of damage on their team.
A lot of plates just traded onto that Garen, though. That's a lot of gold that he was able to just pick up. And he's pretty substantially in the lead over Kled right now.
Yeah, it looks like the laning is going really, really well for Snow Prisoner and Tree Gang in the mid lane, but top lane is starting to look Zamos favored for sure.
Well, with Garen and the dismounted Kled, can Garen... Oh, here comes the package, so it might be used down bot lane. Some conversations happening. They're looking for something in the mid lane. Wolf does get the stun off, is now trading a lot of damage. Has to go up in the air just for a second. Snow Prisoner trading so much onto him. Almost able to pick him up.
This is not the trade you want if you're Elise, I think.
No. I think they were hoping Corki would be there a little bit faster with that package.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see that there's no Electrocute on the Elise. I know that pretty much all melee junglers are going Conqueror these days, but still, it just feels so good with Elise to land that massive burst.
Interested in the build they're going to go if they're going to take Conqueror.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, they're already opting for, like, one of the Lost Chapter items. I could have seen, what's the healing one?
Omnipink one?
Yeah, that guy.
Rhino is in the mid lane. D Brownie. Just going to W away to safety.
Interesting top lane. I think that the interactions between these two are kind of weird. You were talking about a potential silence on one of Kled's abilities earlier.
Yeah, but hang on to that. Silence yourself for just 1 second. But here comes Less Force going all the way in. Cinnamon gets locked up and taken down. Now they're looking for the rest, but top lane's fighting as well. Safer is not that safe anymore, as though Spider is taking out really good flash over the ball, though. Might keep him safe for a little bit longer. He's having pings. He's saying, come on, Tron, don't get to me. He does have a blast cone. He might be able to use that one. He is safely over the wall, but top lane, there's still a fight going on. We're going to flash back down to bottom. I cannot believe he got out.
Yeah, it was a really nice gank, though, from Wolf. I think it's also really good that the kill goes over to Wolf. Try to get that burst damage up on the Elise while it's still the early game. Because we were talking about earlier, the scaling isn't amazing. So if you can make use of that champion when it's strong,
yeah,
that's much, much better. Looks like Snow Prisoner looking for probably a reset here. A little quick recall. He's going to clear out that ward. Wonder how close he is to Mythic. Has 1,200 in the pocket right now.
Yeah, he's
opted for the magical footwear. I don't know. I could see I don't think he has quite enough to back. Is he just going Everfrost?
He is such a farm lead, though. He is definitely going Everfrost, I think. He is such a farm lead.
He could go
and
Shatter Queen.
Corki has to roam a lot, but here comes a fight up in the top lane. Zamos getting hit by Sonic. A lot of damage being traded off. What I was saying earlier is if Garen dismounts Kled, is it just in ult range instantly or no?
Ooh, I don't know. I think it's pretty close.
Okay.
I don't think it's quite there unless like the percentage is that insane. But because like how does the percentage work if it's like extra health?
I don't know. As a top laner who only plays tanks and has never played Garen or Kled.
We gotta ask Spooky. He knows.
Yeah, Spooky. If anyone could just DM Spooky, say, hey.
Drox, you're on it, bro. Go get him. Drox is not an admin, by the way. Anyone that's curious.
I like that Lust Force and Wolf went out together to clear this out. Really smart plays.
Team play.
Yeah, sticking close. Definitely good comms from them here. And they want to fight for this dragon because they know they're getting towards that mid-game territory where they're going to have to start having some type of tempo. They did trade the last one and get Herald and lose to Drake.
Yeah, I think they should try to contest for this. The issue is that the completed Mythic on Snow Prisoner is going to mean he's really, really strong for this fight.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage that Zamos is able to trade back.
Yeah, but Kled's one of those champs that just eats damage. It's like playing against a Kenshi, he just heals. Like,
yeah, they went for the Miracle
shield.
Steal with that Ezreal ult, didn't grab it. Second Drake does go over to the side of Tree Gang as they have no longer a gold lead, but they do have those extra stats pushed in. Sonic Skater trying to run away right now. Actually, he's going back and he doesn't realize the danger because he's going to get stunned up if he pulls it, but Wolf doesn't need it.
That was so close to him remounting.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
Snow
god, Snow Prisoner is
trouble.
he's in a lot of trouble. Rhino is right here, but it's not going to be enough. He does have to flash over the wall. He doesn't get CC'd in the end, but so easy for Elise to follow and pick up that kill. Elise now 4-1 has gone Leandri's Torment.
Yeah, and I can't help but feel like that was completely avoidable. He had good information already that there were like multiple people up there. Rhino in a bit of trouble as well as Wolf is chasing him out of his own jungle.
This is a very risky play though. A nice ultimate.
Oh.
Is he going to be able to get away? He burns out and he
sick.
goes over. Great play there. Wolf showing up big on what people said was his one-trick pony. Well, he can ride.
Yeah, and kind of a role reversal there as early game we saw Rhino invading that top side all game long, but now Wolf able to go in to the opponent's top side and get some camps and a kill.
Okay, I was worried earlier because I was like, it's really even game. They're not making these plays work, but Elise popped off right there. A little bit of a misstep from Snow Prisoner gave them an even bigger opening, and they took that, right? They got the inch, they took the mile.
Absolutely. And we do see the Chem Soul map after that second dragon, so these invades are going to get a little bit more difficult to fend off, just because you can't ward for them as easily. You kind of have to have wards into the river to be consistently getting good vision down.
Something I'll say, though, looking at the CS differences from in mid and bot, right? There's definitely a way Tree Gang can get back, and obviously if they're able to snag another Drake, they can put them on soul point. They can really force plays around the fact that they have to contest. But also just the fact that you're putting them on a clock. Victor is going to do so much damage once he gets 3 items that you're basically trying to push and push and push the lead right here. And this Corki package that he has picked up is going to be really important for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a split map scenario might be really, really good for Volatility here. I got it right this time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ferocity.
Yeah, that's okay, dude. It was this one, maybe 2 times. Just chill, chill.
I was talking to the other admins. I actually said Team Vitality. They were like, Team Vitality signed up.
Yo, we got an LCS team. Okay.
Oh my God.
Or that's an LEC team, right?
Yeah, LEC. We're the low budget LCS, not the low budget LEC. We can't
we
have
do
them.
not. We don't do that EU stuff here.
We don't do that.
I really hope like Max is watching or somebody that we know from EU.
Yeah, we've had we got Adelphia back.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. We got a couple London players back in the LBLCS this year.
Is Norway Pete actually from Norway?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If he is, he's up really late all the time. Here comes Kled trying to make a play in the mid lane. Does drop that ultimate. Is he going to find anybody? He doesn't, but it's a lot of move speed they're able to have. Garen on that split push, though. Look at him up there, just free farming. Forces a TP.
This is the right idea from Tree Gang. Ooh,
good
forces
flash from
out of
Cinnabon. Yeah, he gets caught there, he dies.
Absolutely, yeah. I do think that's the right idea to group up because They're just much stronger in these team fights.
They've just
But
got the
Volatility
clear.
finds
They
the
can't. Yeah, they can't siege these guys yet.
Yeah, I don't like the lane assignment with Big Pharma and bot though. I think it's a little bit easier for Corki to play.
Yeah.
I guess Corki is just really strong in that 3v3 though, able to land the poke from a bit further away, do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and if he does have his package up, he's able to access the lanes faster. Whereas if you put him bottom and it's up.
That's why I like him in bottom if he has that package though, because you have that quick rotation, you know. Okay, McAfee's tabbing me out. Cool. It's,
Blue buff.
we will see some ward clearing. The dragon spawning in 45 seconds. This is good timing to start looking to clear these out.
A lot of money on Snow Prisoner. Just got spent. About 1,300 just got spent. He picked up a lot of things right there. The Merc Treads might save his life as well because there's a lot of CC they're trying to chain onto him. If he has that moment to flash away, it will be up for this next fight.
Another thing, popular itemization for Victor right now is the Shattered Queen with the Cosmic Drive. You start zooming really fast as both those items give movement speed.
They drop that
So
Rift
I think
Herald.
that's what he's going for.
Really good pressure they put on the mid lane so they can then come in here and clear out these wards. Now you got to walk into this dangerous Elise blind here.
They are spotting out a little bit with that blue trinket. Gonna take the path of least resistance through the bot side. Actually a little bit split up here for Tree Gang. Not really what they want.
Damage.
That's a lot. Okay, let's see what Less Force has to say about it. They're starting to get some low HP bars. If Less
Can
Force
they
finds
find
this
an
engage.
Yeah, it's all about Rel's ability to get in there right now. Because they're just going to try to kite back on the side of Jin and Zyra and everything.
Ooh, Cinnabon getting really low.
Just playing with
And
fire.
that's one big one out of Corki, away from death pretty much.
Yeah. Snow Prisoner just has them zoned on the other side, though. No, they're going to 4-push him now. They have to back up. You can't go through that choke. You cannot go through that choke against Rel. If they go there, they'll die.
He's just not able to walk in solo like that. I think them grouping on one side or the other would have been big for them, but now it's just Dragon going over, and they are not going to be able to put the soul point to the enemy team. Ooh, that TP almost got silenced.
Yeah, that was pretty close in the end there. He will be able to pick up that tower, so he'll be able to trade top for mid because they were not going to be able to hold this one against these guys pushing in. So that's a good trade for them, but exactly what they needed to do on the side of Team Volatility, they're doing. They need to control the tempo mid-game. That's what they're doing. Rhino going very aggro down here on D Brownie. Will he be able to pick anything up? Oh my god, the Sun over back in the mid lane means bye Cinnabon. D Brownie has a flash away. He's trying to get to Zamos, who is here. Drops the silence, the ignite as well. Oh my god, he gets chunked down, and Zamos picks up the kill onto him. 9-3 goes the score.
I'm starting to see the Zamos Garen. I kind of like it. There's a good stride breaker, slowing him down, stopping the kill from going over, and then the finish. Pretty well done. As they're also pressuring through mid, only really losing out on top. A little slow to react to that top lane push. They are going to lose some minions there. But they managed to push in bot, and I think some number of minions will drop there as well. So kind of an even trade on the lane state.
I'll tell you what, this is a 2-block. No matter how this game ends, I don't see them picking up Elise again.
Oh, absolutely not. Honestly, I could even see a Garen ban. I think Sonic Skater, he was a little bit pinched on the champion pool just from the bans. And might not be loving this matchup.
There was a lot of top bans overall, just in general,
Yeah.
in the entirety of the draft. So they clearly favor
We saw Malphite, Scion, Shen,
Ornn,
Ornn.
Fiora.
Yeah, there were quite
There's a
number,
lot.
yeah.
There's a lot overall.
Like Wolf is kind of lurking over here, looking for Sonic Skater. Do also have Rhino in the wings, so this might run afoul pretty
There's a
quickly.
lot of damage onto him, but Rhino is right here trying to make a difference. Sonic Skater dropping super low. Is he able to flash away? He has a little bit of... Oh! I think he might be out. No, he does die in the end, and so does Rhino. Wolf has to flash away, though, because Jin almost was able to pick them up.
Rhino just got melted as well. That's a ton of damage coming out of Wolf at this point. On the bot side, actually, Corki just getting the tower for free as nobody came to match.
And Team Volatility starting to run away with this one here in the mid game, around 21 minutes.
Yeah,
Growing their
call 'em
lead.
Team Victory.
That's actually a different team, so we can't say that. There's another team in the LBLCS. I think they're Economy, and they're just called Victory, which is the most
They're just-
confusing thing.
If they're just a 0-win season, that's going to be the worst meme ever.
Oh, I mean, at least they set themselves up for something funny.
Yeah. I like that. We should have a cooler name, honestly.
You don't like crime babies?
No, I really like crime babies.
Okay.
I was just trying to bait you into saying it on stream again.
Yeah, we're crime babies. It's a good name.
It's a sick name. You guys should all follow us on. Wait, do we have any socials?
Nope.
No, of course
None of us have a social.
I don't. I don't even have a social security number.
That's okay.
Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. Okay, you can ask.
Well, let's see if the numbers can change here for the side of Tree Gang, because they're going to need it. They're down about 4.5K. 2-1 in Drake's, though.
One thing that's not showing in the numbers is that scaling that we talked about earlier. If they can manage to just keep it close enough that they can reach like that 30, 35 minute mark, they're going to be in this game big time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a matter of getting there through all this damage that's going to start pumping out of Corki and Elise, and eventually even Ezreal picking up a second item soon. I feel like he got the tier pretty late. Only 54 stacks at this point seems very low.
He did get it very, very late.
Not sure I love that. I guess it was very, very hard to get the CS through all the poke in that bot lane. So
He was
just trying to
against Snow
finish up the
Prisoner for a
mythic.
while, too, come mid-game. They kind of switched into that role. Kled's going to teleport down here. They do have a slight numbers advantage for the time being, but Corki's on his way to meet his team.
Yeah, and we're going to look for Tree Gang to just pull the trigger right away and go on in there, because if they allow this poke to come through, it's really going to hurt.
Yeah, Kled needs to get in. They need to find a nice ultimate for Victor if they want to burn these guys down. I just don't know how they are going to be. The package is right there on Corki.
I'm calling the Cinnabon Bun flash. It's just going to be a Cinnabon Bun 4-man.
And here comes Kled ulting in. It looks like the team fight is going to start. Deep Brownie over there. Is he going to use that package? Because all the damage is dropping, and they're going in. He splits the team right down the middle. That's 1 for 1 so far, but Elise is one of the ones that fall. Jin goes down for his team as well. Zyra follows, and there's a nice engage from Less Force. Huge amounts of CC coming out of that Rel. They're able to pick up a few more kills. 15-4 goes the score, and Snow Prisoner running back to his side of the jungle here. I don't think he can contest this in any way.
Yeah, really good package usage, and then just the exclamation point from Less Force going in over the top and cleaning up the rest of the fight.
Big plays from Less Force. Big re-engagement there.
Yeah, this totally evens up the dragon count, but they're way ahead in gold.
Yep.
5k up right now, and they're collecting this bot wave. Probably going to push for the turret.
And
I don't know if that's overcommitting, though.
Rai 2412, thank you so much for the follow. Being the newest investor in the LBLCS, Snow Prisoner, running back a little bit right now.
I think he's going to be okay. He's actually turning a little bit of damage around here.
He's got the move speed to be okay, so I think that he is totally fine.
And we do see that Cosmic Drive getting finished up. 209 CS. A little low for Snow Prisoner, honestly.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed.
Expect better numbers from you, buddy. Come on.
Also, the next time I'm on stream, notice how much CS I have at 25 minutes, and feel free to flame me.
Yeah,
it's never
really
gonna be
lay
close.
into him, too.
It's not going to be close to that.
He deserves it, for sure. You should hear him in comms. It's just not fun. I mean, it's fun for him, I'm sure. But,
Low budget LCS. Hey, that's me, except somebody else is on the account.
Probably
Whoever has
LeChance,
been
who-
running, yeah, it's probably the chance.
he likes toes.
The LCS Twitter account lately has been killing it. Agreed. They're doing a great job. If you want to check out our Twitter, our YouTube, check out the standings, anything, the schedule, check down below. It's all hyperlinked down there.
Mm-hmm. Also, hit up Tony's Patreon. Whatever else he has, you know.
Sonic, no. Don't go near Dark Vision.
He's gonna get one.
Don't go near Dark Vision. Stay where you are. Wait for your team. No.
They really hate.
Don't
They
go
really
near
hate Sonic.
They
Skater
hate
for some
Sonics.
reason.
They don't like skaters. They don't like
They
skaters.
really hate skaters.
Wolf being
Wolf is
so
just not
patient.
using anything?
There he is. He
Okay.
does catch him, though. He's going all in on Rhino. Here comes Cinnabon Bun, though. He doesn't grab anybody with the CC. The ultimate just gets dropped. Should just dismay them for the moment.
Wolf has been so on point with the repels, just burning ultimates, dodging tower shots, getting on out of there. It was pretty well played there as well. I think we're almost to a point where you see some one-shots coming out of Jin and Victor here. They've got the 2-item completions on both of them.
Okay, this could be really positive here for Snow Prisoner. He's able to get the damage down. He is dropping some CC. The flash is forced out of him. The flash forward, and there goes the ultimate being dropped. Now Deep Brown trying to do as much damage as he can, but it looks like he will be taken out. Snow Prisoner picking up that shutdown. Cinnabon Bun on this side was safer. I don't see a Miracle Steal happening, but Who knows?
There's a TP
Some
coming.
spells are getting dropped. They are able to catch one. That's a lot of damage back on his Amos. He gets super low. An ultimate drop from Ezreal. Doesn't pick up anybody. Baron's still not finished. The flash in almost steals it. Rhino doesn't get it, though. It goes over to Wolf in the end. He has a nice smite. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. They're doing the damage to Snow Prisoner. We're able to pick up that kill as well. This is really big for Tree Gang. They're hunting down the last one. Big Pharma.
That was so close to killing him.
Yeah, but he's got Big Pharma propaganda on his team, so he probably should get out.
Yeah, he's going to sneak through the chem fog, see if he can find a way out of here. Oh, I'd be hitting that red trying to steal it, you know? Oh, no.
He doesn't know he's walking on work,
ward.
but he should be able to get out. Just he can execute here.
But
He's going to lose Baron.
Okay.
He's going to lose Baron in that trade. I love the spam.
If he died from the emoting, though, that would have been, oh, no.
It would have been awesome. Are you kidding me? I would have clipped it for sure.
For sure, yeah.
He would have been a very good meme.
And that was really huge for... I mean, even though the Baron goes over, it was really huge for Tree Gang to pick up the shutdowns.
So who still
the
has
kills going
Baron?
on the right people. Let's see. Click through. Garen does not. No, he does. Sorry, Garen does. Is he the only one?
He's the only one that was left with it.
Yep, he's the only one.
Okay, so they have it on somebody. That's the important thing.
Yeah, Garen's actually a good one to have it on if they want to split the map up.
This is that nerve-wracking point, though. I know that they were split attention-wise during that fight because they were trying to finish the Baron. Really nice flash over the wall from Rhino, almost making a miracle play to steal that. Not quite able to. This next Dragon fight's going to be really big because if it starts to turn the side of Tree Gang, there's really a clock here for Team Volatility.
And a really big item completion. Uh-oh.
That's a lot of damage coming out. Almost grabs him.
Snow Prisoner picked up the Shadow Flame, and that's honestly hard countering the Locket picked up by Lest Force.
Yep.
It does the bonus pen damage on recently shielded enemies.
Jin just dropping the ult, having fun. Plugging away at the team. Deep Brownie does have package again. Waiting for his way in. Probably going to try to combine it with Lest Force Engage. Giant Wave Top is crashing right now. Garen does not have a teleport, but he does have Baron. If he had a teleport, he could have really abused that, I think.
Yeah, Sonic Skater does have a TP, but wants to be with the team at the start of this fight.
Yeah, and the
They
minions
actually
do
lose
take
the
it.
tower.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a lot of minions up there. They're gonna have to
This
find a
is
way
a
into this
super important
fight because
dragon,
you can't give this up and not be defending top and lose those extra things. So they have to find a way to make a play. And here
Yes,
comes
no
the
prisoner
wall,
pinging
and
that
there
R.
comes the ultimate. They're going in very fast. Zamos is the first target, but now there goes the Corki, splitting up everybody. A really nice
Safer
ultimate from
gets
Zyra,
popped.
though. Oh my goodness, that's the bot lane gone for Tree Gang, but they're able to pick up Garen on one side. Less Force is pretty low. Wolf over here might get caught. A really nice stun, though. Keeps him safe for a little bit longer, but not that long because Rhino's going to grab that kill. Less Force now is in trouble. That auto should pick him up, and it does. And this is what we were talking about. This is the worry. We're getting later in the game, that 30-minute mark like you talked about, and Tree Gang really starting to punch back.
Yeah, really, really huge. And actually, Snow Prisoner, the lone carry, just manages to pick off the jungler with the stun, and that pretty much guarantees that they get the dragon. Gets the extra kill at the end, a little bonus, cherry on top. But the only thing they really lose for that is that top turret and that big wave.
And I'm actually gonna call back to Procomps. This is kind of what this was saying was gonna happen, right? Mid game was gonna be dictated with the tempo by the side of blue. Red game's late game is gonna be really strong. They just have to get there. They have to get all the way there. And I was saying like 3 items on that Victor, and it's gonna be so hard to fight him.
Yeah, and there are still like ways back in for Volatility, but the ball is definitely going into the Tree Gang side of the court at this point, I think.
Yeah, well, they're on Soul Point too, which is really big.
Wait, wouldn't it? Wait, this is like a bad basketball analogy, isn't it?
Yeah,
If
go
the
ahead,
ball's
make
on your side of the court, then
yeah, you don't want
wouldn't
it
you
there.
just be? Yeah, you should. It's terrible. Man, some of these
I didn't say
sayings are
anything.
dumb.
I didn't say anything.
No, it's just I started thinking about it. I'm like, huh.
Wolf
This
might
is
actually get
dangerous
caught
when I
out
start
right now.
thinking.
He does get CC'd a little bit. He should be able to repel. Oh, never mind. Repel back to base, baby. See you in the spawn. Zamos now trying to spin to safety, and he might get picked up. Can he get out? He cannot. Another kill goes over to Snow Prisoner.
Yeah, and that's kind of where you want him at this point. He's gonna finish up his Zonya's Hourglass and probably just be darn unkillable. He's level 17 as well.
Yeah, he's a menace right now.
Pretty darn strong.
Highest level in the game,
256
right?
CS. That's more like it. Yeah, I think he is. Probably tied. No, Corky's 16. Yeah. level's Garen? Garen might be 17.
They are split with the 1-4 here, and they do know that 2 are on the death timer. So these 3 can just free push on in because they see Corki in the bot lane. Corki is going to take out all of the minions down there, so they're only going to lose 1 turret in this macro play, but you know, any victory right now for Tree Gang's huge.
Yeah, but this is the big issue as well for Volatility is now they're not really winning the split pushes. So they're going to have a much harder time keeping the map kind of split up, and they're going to have to opt into these team fights a little more often.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that damage onto Jhin? Oh man. That was like one ability.
That was just the rocket.
That's messed up. That is not all right, Riot. What are you doing?
It's been in the game for like a month now. I don't think they have a balanced team anymore.
They have
honestly.
a bigger budget than us. I want to point that out.
Yeah, much
They
bigger.
could definitely figure that one out because I can figure it out.
Yeah, just hey, guys, maybe this is a problem. You know, like, why
He's
does this
not
have to proc
wildly
every one of these
ahead.
items?
That Corki's
Yeah,
not
just
like...
it procs the damage off all 3 of those items. So it just absolutely melts people.
Gross. It's gross.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, he's not even killing that scuttle too fast. But if he R's it, man, it's gonna pop.
Okay, so it looks like they're actually going to split here because they know Dragon up in about 2 minutes. They're trying to get really nice vision around this Baron. Wolf trying to get over there pretty quickly. Actually might get caught up. If they have the CC from Cinnabon, they can actually grab Wolf early.
Yeah, this looks like good aggression out of Volatility.
Oh, they're just going to go in.
Ooh.
Here comes the full engage. A nice ultimate from Ezreal is so much damage. They pick up 2. Tree Gang falling right now because the Lumberjacks of Team Volatility are just pumping through them. They're looking for the 3rd right now. Are they? Oh, really nice flash from Wolf to keep him safe for a little bit longer. Ryan, can he get all the way out? The flash forward from Ezreal means they do pick up the kill. Snow Prisoner now might be in trouble. That arc might just kill him if it does hit.
And I think for the next game, Ezreal is going to be super, super contested. It's a good safer pick, but it's also obviously a really good big farmer pick.
Yeah. Want Snow Prisoner. Be a hero.
That was just so tricky because Snow Prisoner wasn't in the fight.
See Brownie going to get hit up. Is he able to dodge everything? Snow Prisoner just living by the skin of his teeth. The nice flash away keeps him safe for a little bit longer. Oh my god, he's become...
They both just barely missed by a hair.
You know what it is? It's not the fact that they might outscale Snow Prisoner. It's just a Snow Prisoner is just getting pumped up. Like that that play was nuts. He should have died so much faster in that fight.
He's just his hands are warming up, and now he's really scary.
Yeah.
So
I love what I'm seeing out of Wolf though. I think Wolf was getting caught like around minute 30 a lot. Like 2 or 3 times he got caught, and it gave Tree Gang this way back into the game. And now he's kind of cleaned up the play. Really nice flash in that fight to keep himself safe. They're able to pick up the Baron. Some good plays around who he is catching with his web. So I think that he's the person to look at for this fight, but the package is on Corki.
And this is going to be Soul for Tree Gang if they can pick it up. So we'll see how they try to get into this pit. Rhino taking so much damage.
Yeah, and they actually can just turn on this and just burn right on through it. It won't be Soul for them, so it's not the biggest loss for Tree Gang. But Baron on these guys, they now have 3 of the Chemtech.
Yeah, the 3 Chemtech is pretty good. These what do? They do like missing HP or something?
Sorry,
Mork,
caster for the
Mork
LBLCS, and you don't know what it does.
Oh, yeah, okay, dude. I know the ability names. Do you know the ability names?
Shit, no. Low budget, low budget.
Yeah,
Rhino's walking into death. He doesn't even know. He gets caught up and CC'd into oblivion, and he'll be back on the pad in a few minutes.
In a few minutes, yeah, like 45 seconds more.
Hey, that's a few minutes in league time. It feels like forever.
It
Uh-oh,
really,
he's going to
does.
be gone because that CC might... Oh, a nice flash keeps him safe.
Dayfair almost looking to join on the fountain there.
It's going to be such a hard siege to stop. I don't think we were supposed to try to. Cinnabon now might be getting caught out. A lot of damage on a Big Pharma. Snow Prisoner just finds the single target alone, and he just blows him up. So he does create a 4v4 right now, but Cinnabon almost being killed over there. Now the full engage onto Kled. They are able to grab him. Snow Prisoner's here to try to help. A lot of CC coming out. A lot of damage on the left force. He actually will die to the tower on the backside. Nice use of the stopwatch, keeping him safe longer here. Snow Prisoner does go down in the end. Safer trying to chunk out this Garen, but just does not do enough damage.
Yeah, and I almost feel like Snow Prisoner's build is just a little too safe. I don't know if I would have gone for the Zhonya's. I'm not even sure it's necessary, you know? You got the movement speed. Just run. It's just like that E on Corki felt a little underwhelming, you know?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna.
Yeah. I feel like he could have killed him if he had more damage.
All right, I'm gonna DM him and let him know for you.
Yeah. No, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Okay. Sorry.
He's a smart guy. He'll figure it out. I'm a big Snow Prisoner fan, guys. I want you to know that.
You haven't told us yet. Could you maybe let us know?
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I've played against him before, and I might have beat him a couple times, but he's one of the better mids that I've encountered. And some people they're fans of like Bjergsen, Faker. I'm a Snow Prisoner guy myself.
I'm a Snow Prisoner guy. Well, I'm a D Brownie 2 fan. He's a second D Brownie because there was a one D Brownie 1.
That guy was nothing compared to the D Brownie 2.
No, he was half the man that D Brownie 2 is.
yeah. Okay. I wonder if there's just like he's like a conjoined twinner. There's like two of them, and there was the one is just like his other half.
This might be the latest. Okay, so definitely the latest soul this season. Safer might be in trouble there in the mid lane though. I'll hold my breath for 1 second. Does seem to be safe now. This might be the latest soul ever in the LBLCS of a game where there was a soul gone. This would be like a 40-minute soul if it's taken.
Super late. It's actually after 40 minutes, it can't even spawn. It's ridiculous.
This is tense though. This is very even. Game 2 is going to be a hell of a matchup because there's definitely things they're learning about each other right now. They know Snow Prisoner can pop off. They don't want to give anything that he can pop off with. And they're also learning this. Elise
and he went Victor.
Elise is nuts.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Honestly, I'm impressed with Zamos as well. Zamos on this Garen. I wonder what other picks he's got. This is pretty sick.
He got triple banned, so he definitely has some stuff up his sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that Snow Prisoner goes for one of the tried and true, like, I know the Silas was banned, but the Akali was left up, the Aurelia, I think, was left up.
They might opt for something like that and throw Cinnabon on more of a safety person, drop the Lulu all on the Akali that's popping off kind of deal.
Yeah.
We've seen them play a lot of different styles, so you never know what they're going to whip out. I think they wanted to play the Victor first, Snow Prisoner, captain of his team. Really solid mid laner, probably doing the draft himself. Was like, oh, I'm gonna get. What I want.
He knows what's up. He knows what's up. That guy, he's really good.
Less Force doing a really good job engaging as the captain of Team Volatility, and he's gonna have to do it one more time. Actually, they get a stun. Wolf's able to pick up Rhino, but gonna be a little bit of a disengage here.
Yeah, Rhino got a bunch of MR now. Has the Spirit Visage picked up.
Snow Prisoner has teleport available. He's gonna have to deal with the super minions coming into the base. He's actually gonna back and probably deal with top.
This is a really tough spot.
Yeah, they do have a little bit of time left. They have 30 seconds left. These Zyra plants are really big.
He's
with
actually
stopping the
just
poke.
straight TPing, not gonna deal with the top wave right now.
This is so risky. The fight is going to start. Oh my goodness. Less Force picks them all up, and they are going to knock them all down. They're doing so much damage. Victor is doing damage over the wall, though. Is he able to do enough to save his team? I don't think so, because Wolf is now on his tail. Here comes Big Pharma trying to knock him down. Really good stun, though. Snow Prisoner living a little bit longer. Does get finished in the end. Big Pharma. Ace him
Big
up.
Pharma, absolutely crazy on the Ezreal. That was a nice flash out of Snow Prisoner, getting over the wall away from the Quirky.
He's doing it. He's doing it. 40-40, the latest ever Dragon Soul in the LBLCS in Game 1 of Financial League. Cannot wait for Game 2.
I'm just very happy that it was Chemsoul and nobody got to use the zombie thing, because I really don't like the zombie thing.
Like it disturbs you? Like you're scared of zombies?
Yeah, I'm terrified of zombies. Don't tell anyone, especially not my enemies.
You just said this live on stream to all of your enemies. Everyone listening.
Wait, guys.
It's your enemy.
Which characters have zombie, like Brand and Rise?
Scion.
There's a few zombies.
Scion is like it's like literally just Scion or passive rather.
I am scared of Scion, but for a different reason.
Fair. Let's check out the stats here. This one. Just looking at the gold spread, too, like Snow Prisoner had so much gold in comparison to his other teammates, where it's a little more even on the side of them. So they have the gold spread a little bit better.
It totally shows on the damage chart as well. Snow Prisoner way pulling ahead. Yeah.
The dude is scary. I really think that I'm going to give Elise the MVP, but Snow Prisoner had the best micro plays. Just so clean when he got into those skirmishes.
Yeah, and I don't see this Elise getting through again. I know you were saying it earlier, but like
You can't. You
It
can't let
was
it
like
through.
the mistakes early game almost were inconsequential. Like not starting jungle item on your first camp should be like
It should be
game
massive.
over.
Yeah, Trundle coming in and invading you and being a big meanie should have mattered. It should have mattered more.
Yeah,
Volatility picking
that's
up game one,
ridiculous.
though. Really good from them. Welcome to the LBLCS. Congrats on your first piece of points. But you got another game to play, and you're on red side this time, so draft's going to look a little different.
Yep. So, yeah, what is going on Discord, man? Oh, it's just these guys. Okay. It's nothing. It's nothing. Oh man, I hate this home screen. I gotta turn off my effects. I keep getting the sounds, on the league home screen.
All right, Garen completed Legend Tenacity at 16 minutes 30 seconds. This is very important. Write this down. Write this down, Mighty.
Okay.
Total healing from Conqueror, 1349.
Not that much.
Year of our Lord. Total health restored.
Why?
I don't know. Those are just the stats it shows me because it's top on blue side.
Okay.
Snow Prisoner, invite me to the next one. Pumped to see it.
Snow Prisoner, dude. Hello, buddy.
Let's not invite Mighty Snow Prisoner. If you're listening, Snow Prisoner, in 20 seconds, don't invite him. I'll invite you.
Hello. I have to get an invite from him.
You're waiting for his invite.
This is messed up, man.
Last Force is in here too, so his team's gonna start to come in. I'm gonna jump down to. Oh, you little rat!
Yeah,
you
my
little
spot.
rat.
My spot.
Get the hell out of here!
No.
All right, I'm jumping down. So they're switching sides now. Same lineups that I'm seeing so far. Let's see if anybody different does come in for a second game. I'll switch up the scores right now so they are accurately representing where they should.
He says Buggle was higher up. This might be the worst day of my whole life.
What does that mean? Buggle was higher up. Like I'm just
on his friends list.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was. Snow Prisoner likes me more. You're more of like a prison guard.
Not right. No.
That rel was clean. I agree with chat. No lie. There was one fight that I really freaked out about, and I really like to see it. I think Less Force having a big engaged champ is going to be important if they're going to play a similar style this game. But I want to see what else Wolf is going to come out with because I highly doubt they're going to let that spider through again.
Oh, no way. I think Ezreal gets picked away, and I think the spider gets banned for sure.
You think that Ezreal was a big problem?
I think on top of the fact that it's a highly contested pick between the ADCs, I mean, it wasn't like a bully in lane or anything, but their lane was really, really weak. It made it so they couldn't really die.
Sure.
Yep. And then in the late game, it was pretty strong.
Also, it would make sense for Safer to have a really safe champion.
Going as fast as I can. Stop bullying my friend, man. I mean, he didn't invite me or anything. But...
It's not really your friend, so I don't think you have anything to worry about here.
Okay. I'm gonna put this in the thing.
It said it is connected now, so I'm gonna switch on over to that screen.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like when you make sounds.
Oh. Yeah. R for draft. Okay, we got an R for draft in chat. That's only one R for draft, so the other R for draft hasn't happened yet.
You can tell them stream is R. I don't want to type in there because I just have like 9 things up on my screen right now.
Yeah, no, I can do it.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell things either, so it'd be great if you could.
I had to double triple check that. Just make sure.
Put it in Google.
Did I do it right? I think I did.
All right.
Chat will let me know.
Rye, thank you for the follow 21 minutes ago. I think I called you out when you did a Skyline. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Very appreciated. Thanks for all the follows tonight, guys. Really, really, really chill.
Yeah, PC Praetorian in the chat. Hey, thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Oh. Thanks for helping me run the league, PC. That's what I want to thank you for.
He's a cool guy.
He's a really cool guy. Very, very useful to the LBLCS, and his service is not forgotten.
We don't just like him because he's useful, though.
Well, let's not jump the gun.
Yeah, okay, it's fair enough.
Draft is going to start here. 25 seconds on that first pick that they're going to be running.
I like Rhineel making up rules in the chat. I do that all the time. I think the draft is started. I see a timer.
Yep, the draft is started. The first 2 bans are going to be Elise and Silas.
You can see bans?
Yeah, can you not? They're up top. They're the top of them.
Yeah, I know.
Elise is taken away. Silas is taken away. Two things that we did talk about.
Another friend.
Okay, thank you so much, Emma. 0218 and
I got it.
I don't know how to say this name. Can you teach me? I don't know.
Where's
I'm
it?
gonna butcher it. Even if I knew how to say it, I'd butcher it.
Another friend.
Just try your best. What could go wrong?
Akumt.
That
That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Akumt.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I like it. That's a good name.
Or Akamt.
That was worse. You should.
Yeah,
try it
Akumt is way better. You're right. Thank you so
Yeah.
guys. You guys are following like crazy. Your names aren't popping up because we're on a new screen. Thank you so much for all of the follows, guys. Really appreciate it.
We do see the Elise was the first takeaway. The Silas on the other end. Pretty expected stuff.
Okay. Here's what I want to say. I love that Yumi was banned, but I hate that Yumi has to be banned. I hate that we have cretins that crawl in the LVLCS that play it. Diana
Ezreal.
instantly gonna be picked
Ezreal
up.
was the last band leaving the Diana open, and I really like Diana on this patch.
So do I.
Definitely like it most when Bigfoot's playing it, but everyone else, they can have their try.
Well, I think we saw Rhino's aggression come out last game pretty heavily, especially with the way he was trying to invade, try to dictate that top tempo early game. So giving him somebody that can, farm for a little bit and then try to pop off, if he has that aggression still and his team follows it up, it could be really, really strong. Oh my God, Roselle, you have 179,000 schmeckles. What's wrong with you? Give me some.
That's not even the most.
That's sickening.
I think somebody who has like 500,000. Somebody has 500,000 or something. Do you see Hecarim getting picked up? I like Hecarim a lot right now. I think the Predator got nerfed down a bit, and it's like not OP, but it's still pretty good.
Guys, this is ProComps. If you want to check out ProComps, there's a link down in our bio. And if you want, so it's a free service that you can get the main parts of it. Like this you need more CC. Your wave clear is weak right now. All these updates, you're gonna get that stuff. And then if you want to pay a little extra to get even more stuff, like really get stuff for Clash and everything, there's a little promo code. It's LBLCS25, gets you 25% off. I love Yasuo Diana, by the way.
Yeah, that's a very, very good combo. I also love that they're putting a little more early priority on that Sonic Skater Shen. I think definitely Sonic Skater is just a different player on the Shen.
Wait, hang on. Let me just put giant images in. How does this do?
Huh?
Oh no, I can't.
You're making me nervous.
I'm not breaking anything. The stream's fine.
Okay.
Don't look. Everyone, close your eyes.
We do see the Garen on the other end getting picked up. Zamo's obviously showing a really good performance on that Garen last game.
Team Volatility won, by the way, last game.
Yeah, did we end the prediction?
I did not touch the prediction. I haven't been in charge of it, and neither of you. And
neither have I.
No, you're not allowed to touch it.
I'm not allowed to touch it?
No, no, not you. Seraphine banned away, Nautilus banned away. So now there's a lot of support prio here.
Guys, I'm starting to think he doesn't trust me with the prediction.
Volatility won. True Yang lost. I'm telling you the truth, low budget LCS, who is also me.
Am I being baited into a Schmeckle gate? I mean, listen, what's the worst that could happen?
So many riots. We've seen it before. I like the Zyra being banned away. I think that Zyra was impactful in those fights. There's a couple of giant ultimates that got off. They really let Victor pop off. But now you've got him on Yasuo, and having the Zyra knockup, if it does get off, is even bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think when you have like small amounts of engage, like very limited engage options, Zyra becomes way, way harder to play into. If you've got like several engage tools, maybe she stuffs one. But yeah, but in these scenarios, it's a bit harder.
So they
see the Rel?
Yeah. They banned out 2 engage supports, 3 engage supports. Leona, Nautilus, Alistar all taken away from Less Force, and he's just going to go back onto that Rel that he did really well on game 1. So they're going to have that engage. Also, they're going the Rough Riders comp. They got Rel Hecarim right here.
I do see Rescued in chat says, Mighty isn't allowed. I'm so sorry, Rescued.
Hey guys, I'm not trying to cause an international incident here. Who won?
Team Volatility won. I'm not lying to you.
All right.
I'm not
all right,
lying
all
to
right.
you.
Player,
I
Snow
just- I-
Prisoner
this-
is always a winner in my heart.
Why do you
Go
think
True
I
Gang.
lie?
Because it seemed
don't
like a
trust
trap.
Mighty. Don't trust
This
Mighty.
seems like
No,
it
let's-
seems
let's
like a
answer.
trap that you would have set up. That's all I'm saying.
I bet on Team Volatility, so.
Oh my God! Be quiet, Mighty.
I just saw. All right, okay.
Did
all
you
right.
say Team Ferocity? Did you name it Team Ferocity?
I did.
Volatility. Wait, it said complete the prediction. Something went wrong. Please try again.
Oh, I can do it.
No, they did it. Papova did it.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, not a
Okay.
problem. Yeah, I could have done it though. Just
Okay,
listening.
two things I
And
love.
goodbye.
Goodbye. Two things I love about this. Janna is really good at disengage.
Already.
I really like that a lot. I like that they're going to have things they can play around. They have really good disengage. They have good engage. It's saying their wave clear is weak. I don't think it's that weak against this team. I think Corky Poke is going to be really annoying. But Yasuo Lucian, they should be able to blow up waves pretty quickly. The Janna pick I'm really into here. I think it provides them so much utility. It provides them safety. It provides them the ability to peel or to go in. 10 more? All right, Popova, you are killing me with these. Guys, if you don't know what Takes Two to Tango is, Mighty's going to tell you while I do the tango.
I was gonna do it. Okay, yeah, it takes two to tango. The casters have to enjoy some beverage for a
That
time.
wasn't enough. That wasn't. I got to keep going. Hang on. You keep talking.
Yeah, you got it. Keep going. And we have a saying is we say it takes two to tango whenever one of the casters needs to go and do something, usually grab a beer or go to the bathroom or something. The other caster knows that they're the one that's, responsible for handling things while the other guy's tangoing. So that's where it comes from. That's what we do. It's a channel point redemption if you want to mess with Buggle or anyone else,
You know what I realized is that with how many points Roselle has, he could kill me.
yeah,
Like,
he could.
he could just kill us.
And yeah.
And he loves having that power right at his fingertip. Knowing he could pull the trigger, but knowing he never will. But he could. If he wanted to.
You might. You click a show summary or mine went away.
Denny's is on me, says Rescue. She got a lot of 39K from that one. Oh my goodness. So
You're
much faith
welcome.
in the
I
True
talked
Gang.
him into it. I talked him in just,
So I really want to look at the things that ProComps is saying once we get through this part of the drafting. And I just want to make sure everyone's going in the spots we think they're going. Obviously, there could be some weird switch. I mean, this is the LBLCS. We've got crazy people here.
Yeah, I've seen an absolute lunatic play Shen Jungle.
I've seen a Vel'Koz top with like a Kindred
Fleet?
support, and no, it was a Notorious Bud. They banned out all the life-stealing champs he wanted to play, and he went Vel'Koz top.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I figured it would be like Fleet or Mogron, but Bud makes some sense too.
Praetorian, are you serious about a Schmeckle leaderboard? Because that would be very hype. You would see how many I have, because I'm the low-budget LCS and I have infinite. So I think I'd be top of it all day.
Yeah, can I opt out? Is there a way to
Can
not
I
show
opt
anyone?
out? Can we not
At
show my
least
name
for a
anywhere?
while. Yeah.
Some people have
Just,
an insane amount of Schmeckles. I'm very jealous because I don't get to play the Schmeckle game.
Yeah, me neither. I don't get to play either.
I might make another account and play it on my phone.
Don't you already do that?
No.
You
Shut up.
guys. I think there's something maybe we should look more into.
No.
Here.
I always bet
Cool.
all of my Schmeckles, and I
Is that
always
legal,
lose
or
it.
is-
I always lose them if I do it on my phone.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would too if I played. I would always lose them. So, but I don't. So don't put me on the leaderboard though. Unrelated.
I like the Corky pick again. I think Yasuo into that Corky pick and Yasuo into the Ash is going to be really important. Those wind walls, we saw how good Snow Prisoner is when you're looking at a micro level. You know, his ability to outplay individuals or groups of people is really, really high. So I think that's something that I really want to look at, because looking at the two types of comps they have the Hecarim Morel on the red side. So that side over there, that is Team Volatility. They won game one. They have really good engage, right? They're all about engage. They can siege you with that Corky Ash, and it's going to be hard to go in on somebody like Rel, Garen. Corky Ash have that distance too. They can kite back very well. But you have a really powerful split. And if Yasuo gets really ahead, and if Lucian Diana can just hang on to the waves with a Shen, you might see the split come into effect here, because that might be a way to really grab mid-game leads if Yasuo is gets a couple of kills or gets a couple of tower plates early and is able to stack some gold.
Yeah, and we were talking a bit earlier about that Zyra pick being difficult to engage into when you don't have that many options. Janna's a similar story, but there are a ton of engage options now with the Ash Arrow, the Rel, and the Hackram coming through. So it's a little bit different kind of a dynamic between these two teams. We can now look at what the Procoms is saying about the draft. And some of these lane insights. Looks like balanced top, balanced jungle, balanced mid, and winning bot for Ash Rel? Maybe?
Yeah, looking at what they're saying too, they're saying that blue team does have that stronger late game. It's looking relatively even though, but red falling off heavy late. I don't know if that's going to be true given these. I think they're worried about the Hecarim and the Garen's longevity there. Because I think Corki and Ash are going to be very strong late game.
Yeah, definitely. I think Yasuo has super good scaling too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so does Diana. If Diana gets any solid lead here, they can one-shot Corki or Ash.
Yeah. I think that it's kind of difficult for Treegang with this comp to find these engages all the time, but it's kind of, I'd say their comp's harder to execute for sure.
I'm looking at how important this Janna pick can be. I was thinking maybe a Lulu would have been stronger here, but Janna's ability to keep them off is
Janna's
very
so
powerful.
good against Rel.
Yeah, it's so strong against Rel. And I think that's something that's going to matter a lot if they opt for that split push strategy on blue side is, okay, we see Yasuo's in another lane. Now's the time to engage 5v4 on these guys. Let's try to beat them here, take an objective, and push forward. But if they're unable to do that because Janna has such good peel, because they can kite backwards with Lucian and Shen, then Yasuo is going to be able to just take so much. And he's such a fast split pusher. It can be pretty crazy because Diana also does the same thing. Like if Diana's not the one that's there, Diana's third attack on towers wrecks them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the split push is definitely maybe a game that Treegang wants to opt into. It's also saying that the mid lane 2v2 is good for Treegang. And I think I can see that. Hecarim definitely prefers to fight with those items. Corki absolutely prefers to wait for those items. So maybe another place they can abuse it. I know last game we saw Snow Prisoner getting the unhappy end of some ganks. And might be looking to turn that around this game.
I'm thinking about how Garen built last game. And I think he actually builds the exact same. I actually don't think that you change anything about how you're building. I know that going the Bruiser last game was more important too because you didn't want to give Trundle too many stats to just rip from.
Yeah.
But I still think that you just go that actually.
Yeah, when you have that Rel, you kind of are enabled to be a little bit less tanky. Even though having both front lines is really, really good. You're still going to have Rel, you're still going to have a Hecarim who's also going to be kind of a Bruiser build. So I could see that. I could see that being strong.
I gotta switch those logos.
Oh yeah, switch the logos around. See, the skin game is dead even again. 5 skins versus 5. Do you have Earthright or Quirky, which I'm partial to, so you have some bonus points there. Get these timers and scoreboards and nonsense done.
Yep, switching it on over. Let me just switch what we need to have here. Scoreboard up.
And we do see lethal tempo on Snow Prisoner. Gonna have that little bit of extra range at full stacks. Probably gonna help him out in those side lane fights, in these early skirmishes as well. Do you see posturing for this mid-tuck invade? A counter invade is set up.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
It could be a
Treegang waiting.
right
They are getting swept. No, Sonic Skater is ready to go.
And they can find the knockup. Oh my god, so many in the air. Do they pick up any kills for themselves, though? That's first blood onto Lucian. That could be really big. A flash away from Rhino keeps him safe. Now Sonic Skater drops super low, but he's staying in that fight as long as he can. Big Pharma running for the hills. Yeah, it's a double tornado right there. Windstorm coming in. Double kill for Lucian.
Yeah, look out. There's not one, but 2 tornadoes coming right at you. Couldn't find the basement fast enough, and that's a lot of kills going over for Treegang. And that first tornado to interrupt the Rel going in absolutely dominated that fight. Wolf is actually going to hang around here at low HP. I'm a little surprised by that. Pops a potion, gonna smite, needs a big leash here. Probably needs less force to tank it up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to end up doing here, too.
Yeah.
Really powerful. You're about 1 or 2 seconds ahead of us, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Okay, should I pause up?
Yeah, just pause play really quick once or twice. You just had that double tornado just before we did.
Yeah, I noticed.
140, 141.
Ah, dude, is Wolf gonna die? No, he smites.
Hey, we've seen him have a bad jungle start and it not matter, so.
That's true. At least the jungle item was picked up.
True. Really
Dude,
explosive
just
start for
conquering,
Tree Gang, though. Now, I mean, they've got the late game comp, and you put that money in their pocket early. They can try to make some plays happen here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at this bot lane. Big Pharma has a bit more of an early game focused lane. Gonna be able to make some more plays. Doesn't have to wait for Ezreal to scale up, so hopefully we'll see some of those late game playmaking abilities come through in this early game from him as well to try to bring the team back into this. So I think that's kind of the lane where they have the most pressure. There's a lot of volatility.
Nice, nice, nice.
I don't like what I did.
Huh?
Nothing.
You just say most of the jokes. Ah, that's the best one. Zamos? Zamos?
Samos?
Kind of sneaky.
Does,
I don't know. My brain's getting really tired. There's a lot of tangling tonight.
I don't think it's better if we both do it.
Nice
Honestly.
song right there.
Yeah.
Sonic doing a lot of damage, but not
I
able to
told
pick
you,
up a
man.
kill.
Sonic Skater is just different on this champion. He's just
Yeah.
unreal. And this is exactly why we saw it bend. I don't even think Garen's a good matchup into Shen, honestly. Maybe it is. I'm not a top laner. I don't know.
I'm not a top laner. I'm just saying though. I will say though he is pushed in right now, and he does drop a ward in a pretty positive spot to try to catch out if Hecarim's going to come in, because Hecarim's coming so quickly. But Diana is also on the top side of the map, so if she can get there.
Yeah.
Cinnabon Bun gonna run away.
Yes. Dude, that was nice.
Safer.
I like the way Cinnamon plays. Is like, oh.
Yeah, and here comes that, just like we were talking about, does hold that E so we can make sure he gets away. Make sure he gets CC'd first. Doesn't want to get caught in the middle of it, cancel the animation.
Yeah, well played on the top side. I was gonna say Cinnabon plays these like Janna, Lulu kind of picks, but then just absolutely tries to poke like crazy in lane. And it's that energy is just so good. Oh, huge taunt on Zamos.
Yeah, very big. He does do a lot of damage. He might go. I think Sonic could have played and continue to be a good
Honestly, I like the measured approach though. It's like, you're already winning. Just, as long as you don't die.
Rhino just showing up, doing like one thing, and walking away.
It's just, it's just saying hello.
I love Jonathan.
put the
There's so
pressure.
much mind games about the tornado because they can see when you put it down, but they have no idea which way you casted it.
Oh, my favorite is when they throw it behind them and you try to go in before
And
it goes off,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
it
yeah.
just slams you in the head.
Yeah. Okay, here comes
comes
Hecarim
Wolf.
down in the bot lane. Rhino might be getting caught out right now. He's not that strong early game, but a really nice tornado with the double CC. Less force, pop it off really big right there. Okay, Rhino will go down, but he should be the only one honorable to sacrifice himself there.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake from Rhino, but also Cinnabon got caught on, a little bit by surprise there as Less Force flashed for that W, and Cinnabon had just launched the tornado the other way, so not able to interrupt. Snow Prisoner? I love watching these Yasuo lanes, because all these good Yasuo players, and obviously Snow Prisoner is very good at, pretty much anything he plays, but Yasuo as well. Big Snow Prisoner fan. But he just, slides through the lane, trading through the minions, and feels awful to play against, like really annoying, but it's fun to watch.
I think that it's really big that those kills actually didn't go on to Yasuo, because I think if you give somebody like Snow Prison a really big lead, they have the ability to just turn it into so much more in lane.
Yeah, and Yasuo with a small amount of gold can do a whole lot. Like just getting those Berserker's Greaves would almost be enough to like run the solo kills in lane.
Really what I'm saying is because I think Corki's so important. Okay, are they going to find some damage? They do. What I was saying is like Corki was so important last game. The damage that D Brownie was putting out was massive. The poke was crazy. Yeah. He was really important mid game. His package use, tempo, he changed the game a lot with his plays. And you look at the farm differences, and it's already pretty big. But if you gave those 2 kills to him, I mean, Corki would have even less farm. It'd be harder to get into the game. Here comes Hecarim for the top lane, though.
Yeah, and Wolf really putting the pressure on this top lane. Zamos with the fadeaway ultimate, you know.
Does pick it up. Shen Flash being pinged out by Wolf.
Pretty unfortunate flash. Force Sonic Skater up there. And honestly, a lot of love for Zamos from Wolf this game, as last game, topside early game just didn't go so well for them.
As a top laner, I've never seen this before. They're ganking top.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it.
Never seen this before.
I mean, I've grown accustomed to my junglers just not ganking me at all, you know?
Diana did start up Dragon with Yasuo, though, so this is what they're trading for that top lane pressure. Hecarim is pinging it out like crazy. They should just be able to snag it. They're going to spot it out. I think it's going to be a little bit too late now as Rhino picks it up.
In trouble.
But
the Shen ulti coming through.
yeah, this is going to be really big if they're able to pick up Wolf right here. Sonic, can he get a big CC? Can he knock up into the sky? The Tornado's going to come over, but it's not going to do too much. Snow Prisoner, the double knockup, the double ultimate, and only catches Ash. Big Pharma going down on the backside. He goes to the double kill. This is huge for Yasuo. They're going to pick up more. It goes to 6-3 and 1 dragon here for Tree Gang.
Yeah, really, really well played from Tree Gang. A huge ultimate from Sonic Skater, and Rhino just goes down the second that the Shen appears. So any earlier wouldn't have completed the TP, but it does come through, and a big TP indeed.
Yeah, the shield
What was
mattered
that?
a
It was
lot.
1 for 3?
But what also is really important about Shen is Shen's ability to impact the game from far away with this new teleport change. Because teleport, you can only teleport to towers for the first 14 minutes, but Shen, you just teleport to a person.
Yeah. And it's actually pretty important because there's no way for your opponent, I mean, Zamos doesn't have TP, but there's no way for your opponent to match it properly either.
Lucian has Dark Harvest. You're right, boss guy. He's also 3-0-2, so I'm not going to give him too much shit yet.
That was the Jin rune, huh? It's just
I think he
maybe
kept
a
his
little
Jhin runes. I think he
oopsie.
kept his Jhin runes, yeah.
Sonic Skater doing pretty well in these trades still. Zamos backing up, gonna try to regen some of that HP. Sonic Skater not having any of that and chasing it down. A lot of damage coming through out of Sonic Skater. Oh, gets both the minions with the burn from the Bomby Cinder.
Calculated from the start.
Genius player. I like that he finishes the ward before placing his own as well, so it doesn't reveal until tell his opponent where he put it.
God, what a smart guy. This guy's a genius.
He's got, I mean, I don't know how big his head is, but his brain is just humongous.
Okay, the ultimate does connect, but there's no follow-up.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe it was aimed around mid more so than bot. I don't
Maybe they
think
were
that was the
looking to
intended
try to
target.
catch, yeah. But Snow Prisoner now trying to catch his own target, D Brownie, just going to skate away. The Sonic Skater up in the top lane, pushing in on Zamos.
Yep, Wolf finding that ward, even though Sonic Skater was doing a good job of hiding it. Less Force getting a little bit of a trade off of Cinnabon Bun.
Yeah, Big Pharma trading on a Safer right now. They're pushing in. I believe the lowest rank in this game is a Silver player, and the highest rank is a Diamond. Just so you know the full spread of this league.
Which league is this? This is
Financial. It's financial.
Financial still? Okay. Yeah, I don't love playing looks like a trade coming in topside.
A lot of damage on the Zamos right now. The Ignite does get dropped.
Oh!
Big fan of taking this. He drops the ultimate. That's going to be enough for him.
He really got tired of Sonic Skater shit, man. He was just like, nah, bro, I got Ignite. You're not doing this.
Yeah. And that's the deadly part about Garen. Like, you can win all those trades as Shen, but if Garen's able to trade even just like 2/3 back, he eventually has to execute.
Yeah, and he can, if he sits back patiently, he can heal up all the trading that he's been doing. This is one of those hard bot lanes to play, though, for the Lucian, because the Ashe outranges you a bit, and the slows are so difficult to play through.
Hecarim is on that Herald right now. We saw them use it last game up in the top lane to give Garen a lot of extra gold to push his lead, which is why he started to steamroll that Kled last game. Now he's against the Shen, and it looks like they're going to do the same exact play. On your minimap, you can see him roaming up.
Yeah, this is gonna be. Oh, he's actually just dropping the Herald.
He gets taunted underneath the tower, though. Does have to use the
It did
ultimate
go
to get
off.
out. It did finish, yes. It was really
And
close,
that's
though.
gonna be turret. Let's see if Zamos can manage to push this through. I know he's been winning this 1v1 matchup recently.
He shouldn't have Ignite or Ult up. He has neither up, so he actually can't win that as hard as he normally does.
He's just gonna back off and let the Herald go down. Not gonna force up for that second charge.
Yeah, I mean, you got
I
all
think
the
that's a good call.
plates. I think you're okay with it.
Yeah. Also, jungle just wants to go back and get down for that
Really good
that next
ultimate
dragon.
out of Cinnabon Bun, keeping them safe for a little bit longer. Big Pharma now trading effectively because guess who has no mana? It's Mushi, and he has to drop the heal to get further away.
Yeah, that's tough. And Ash with the slows just really stopping Lucian from getting on out of there.
I hate to say
I think
this.
it's a good heal.
I hate to say this, but Big Pharma is not living up to his name. He's down in farm by about 20.
Oh,
Uh,
that's tough. Let's do a Snow Prisoner check. Only up to that 10 CS.
oh, that's Deep Brownie coming up big.
Yeah, honestly, that's not the easiest matchup to play, especially when you give a bunch of gold over to the Yasuo early. So
He did just finish important item too in the mid lane right now. So use package though a second ago, and this dragon is now just spawning. This is when the Diana Yasuo combo can come into play. If they are able to grab the ult combo, you can just pop everybody.
Ash Arrow is going to be super, super important. It is down right now. Wind Wall can block it, notably. But if you can stop that Diana engage with something like an Ash Arrow, it's just massive.
And you don't have to stop
Diana.
it mid of it happening. You can just preemptively stop it. They actually just get prio over this, and it's a free Drake.
Yeah, I like giving that one, honestly. Even though it's like, okay, second dragon. Just because your team, has these mid-game points with the Corki, with the Hecarim as well, wanting to pick up that item. So, it's maybe not the optimal time to fight, especially against a team with the combos you were talking about, with the Diana Yasuo. It's just hard to play into.
No, definitely very hard. And the Yasuo is pretty far ahead right now. Lucian's also sitting pretty. Zamos has like a really substantial lead, actually, in levels and in gold right here. So they should either try to make plays around him or try to avoid him. The flash taunt goes in. Here comes Rhino. Can he get in range? He's trying to desperately, but the ultimate might come down. He is going to flash ultimate. What a play. Zamos cleaning up.
Yeah, and honestly, I know why Rhino didn't want to commit the flash to get in on that, but a little greedy throwing the QE, trying to get in normally, and Sonic Skater paid the price.
Cinnabon Bun is here. Gonna try to knock them up. Does get nobody, but there goes a flash forward from Snow Prisoner. Does get taken down in the end.
The channel.
Oh, he saves him. He's gonna get one more time.
God,
He's gonna get the flow. He's gonna get the flow. He gets the flow. He goes in. He gets the kill. I eat my own words. You can't kill the man. He's unstoppable.
Yeah, and this is why you don't want to let Sonic Skater get the Shen. He's just everywhere on the map. You think you got him down in the top lane? Nah, man. He respawned. He's got ultimate. He's here.
The flow pop, the Shen ult, the Janna ult, everything keeping him so safe. He's able to turn it. You're able to get another kill onto these guys. The smite from Rhino steals that away from Big Pharma. He's going to get the move speed from that scuttle as well, and he might be able to actually go in. Flash from Big Pharma is going to keep him safe. Even in gold. So even in gold right now.
Yeah, very, very even game state. A couple mythics finally coming through. Biggest one, I think, Hecarim finishing up that Triforce. Going to see a lot more damage coming out now. Also, Snow Prisoner finished up the shield bow, which makes him darn near unkillable. I'd love to see some of those anti-shield items coming through now. Could see... I don't know, how bad is... I think Shadow Flame would be okay on Corki, right? I know it's not one of those core items in that build we saw last game, but...
It could be, but I don't think you're going to see... I think you're just going to see him go for the pop. Stop. He's going to go those 3 items first.
I do think it's a... Ooh, that was near miss.
That's a very close play right there. Wolf coming over the wall. He's nearby now.
The Brownie, man. It was... just barely gets the Valkyrie
He's
out.
only died once this entire series.
Actually, yeah. He's 0-0-0 right now. That's impressive, I guess.
He's actually been playing super well. Definitely a big contender. If you're able to go toe for toe with Snow Prisoner here like this, I mean...
Yeah. Especially even in form. Like that's the big thing right now.
Yeah.
Yasuo with this kind of lead is really, really hard to contend with.
And he's gonna be so hard to kill. Like you were talking about the shields, he's got the flow stack. He's got the from his mythic. He's got the passive from
the
his
shield
mythic.
bow,
He's got the Shen. He's got Janna.
Yeah, it's I think honestly maybe Ash needs to buy the shield guy thing. I don't know, like the lethality one or something. Yeah. What's that thing called? Who knows?
Serpent's Fang.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Okay. Phew, I do know a name of something. I got there.
I was fully prepared to sit there and think about it and not say a word until it came into my head.
Little posturing around this soon to spawn Herald. About 16 and a half minutes in right now. Sonic Skater looking for something. Rhino also begging to find a way in, just out of range as they're trying to chase these down, but the kite back from Ash is too easy.
Yeah, Ash pulling her weight 10 times over right now. Definitely stopping a lot of these engages. This is something we were talking about a bit earlier for the other side. They have a lot of CC, a lot of ways in. But it's also true for Tree Gang that they don't have that much engage.
They're going to go for Dragon here. They're losing Prio over this Herald to try to push down middle. And just,
Ooh.
oh, it's a double knockup. They're going to go with the ultimate, but he does have the package. He's going to get almost all the way out. Safer. He's going to take a lot of tower shots and not be able to find the kill. He's now in a little bit of danger with where he is rotated to. Rel and Hecarim might be looking top with this. They're actually going back to the mid lane. A lot of damage coming out. Zamos might be able to finish off Sonic Skater. The Q, the ult. He's gone.
And Zamos, I mean, honestly, ban the Garen against this guy. Really popping off. We do see that Herald is on Hecarim. I wonder where it's going to go. You're talking about the dragon spawning, potentially using it right after this, I guess, since it's not been used so far.
Yeah, this is all about Diana now. Yasuo ult not quite up yet, so Diana's got to be able to drop this damage. But also, your positioning around this Drake is so important. Wolf on the side, they can really catch some damage. The Ash ult fully misses. A nice tornado's going to split those two as well. Okay, he's able to CC Hecarim, but here comes Hecarim. Diana does get the smite. You win that challenge. But now Snowbirds are dropping super low. Here comes the Chen out onto him. So much damage. There's the turnaround, and that's the combination we were talking about. Less Force going to be the third one to fall. 10-6 with 3 dragons. Tree Gang looking a lot better here in game 2.
That was so tough. Zamos didn't go for the inhib top, which I think was probably the play. Since Shen was respawning, showing up for the fight doesn't actually give a numbers advantage.
I'll have no trouble killing you.
Yeah, that's a really big play for Tree Gang. Setting up for the soul, and they're not actually up that much gold right now since all these towers have been dropping in top lane.
No, but the 3 dragons that they have, like those stats that they give them is worth so much at this point.
Yeah, they're much more ahead than it looks on the damage or on the gold chart right now.
And coupled with the fact that if you want to, yes, you can play for the dragon, but if you feel like you're not going to be able to win it, you can just trade for the Baron here too. You have them on soul point. The other team has to defend that. Because Diana
absolutely.
Yasuo with Infernal Soul is so much damage.
Yeah, that's why I figure it would have just been better for Zamos to sit top and try to push in on that inhib while he had the pressure on the bot side from that dragon being taken.
Okay,
But
they have
gonna
the
swap
Herald
over
still.
now.
They have the Herald,
Yeah,
so there's
they're-
3 in the bottom.
Swapping down to this bot side, gonna try to pick up some of these turrets. Actually dropping this early and gonna go for Sonic Skater again. Poor guy has to flash on out of there. I might have liked to see them try to take the tower before the Herald charges. They might actually get it. They do, and preserve that HP. It looks like the split coming through on the top side. I don't think this is a race that Tree Gang is going to win. But they're going to try.
No, they have Cinnamon run here. Here comes the Ghost all in from Wolf, able to grab a lot of damage onto him. No ultimate even able to come out as Sonic Skater is just going to look for one auto attack onto the Herald, but he can't get it. Big Pharma having a really good trade there onto Lucian, almost able to take him out with the tower's help, but now there's a lot of problems here. Tree Gang, you need to defend your base. Diana is coming out. She's going to probably Q smite this.
Yeah, nice play. Preserve that HP on the bot tower. Because they're going to realize pretty soon that Lamos is just splitting the lanes and being a menace, and they really need to do something about it before he gets an inhibitor. Otherwise, their hopes of trading objectives for Baron or any sort like that might be a little bit thwarted.
Because Garen can play against anybody. He's 6-1-0 right now. He can definitely fight anybody on the map. You're going to constantly put Shen there because he has the teleport. But if there's an inhib gone and Garen can get onto your base, your Nexus turrets, that's when you're really risking it if you're not going to instant win the fight
Another
back.
friend.
Yeah, and Garen picking up the Hull Breaker, going to be even more difficult to deal with in these side lane scenarios.
Andalaw, thank you so much for following, my dude. Very appreciated. Welcome to the LBLCS.
Six Snow Prisoner picking up this top lane for himself. Looking for that IE second.
Very
farming on up.
sneaky, though. This Safer, I mean, 5-0-3 on this Lucian. I know he started with 2 kills, so he should be doing well, but really solid game so far.
Yeah, Seafarer, especially in those early skirmishes, is playing absolutely crazy. Looks like
Sonic Skater is gonna die here. He's accepted
yeah.
his fate. He knows
Zamos is just like, okay, let's go again.
able to trade those Snow Prisoner, picking up Ash on the other side.
Yeah, this looks good, and actually they're gonna put pressure on this Baron. They do have 4 grouped on up.
So
Shen
dangerous,
respawning
though.
with ult.
Garen's just gonna split. Like, you need to rush this down.
Hey
You
man,
need to
supper
rush
minions.
this down. I guess.
Maybe we get the inhib down. It's just money. Oh, here comes the TP.
Yeah,
it is
but-
out of Corky.
Yeah, but if you lose this right now, if Wolf can come in, can he steal it?
Oh.
He's not able to. It goes
didn't.
over to Diana in the end. Wolf dropping
Rhino.
super low on the backside right there. Diana just going absolutely ham, but they're standing on what's going to finish them. Okay. No one has
Okay.
Baron. Nobody has it.
Wait,
Sonic Skater
can Zamos
spawned too late. I don't think he's going to be able to end. The double tower is a little too much, and no one can come help him.
I don't know, he's kind of tanking
He's
the
got
tower for
he's,
fun right
he's
now.
got no ignite. Really nice taunt right there. Make sure he takes a couple extra.
Who put anathemas on him? Is that what that looks? Is that what that icon is?
Okay, 30 seconds until
That's not-
this dragon.
Oh, it's Hullbreaker.
This dragon is soul. Point. For
Yeah, this is
tree gang.
very, very important for Velocity. What's their name? Volatility.
Dude, the team's looking to 2-0 this series. You're still mispronouncing. What are they? Versace? Is it Team Versace? Uh-oh. Snow Prisoner. Might go down. He's going to see them a little bit late. A silence means so much damage. Oh, the Shen all onto him. Will keep him safe for a little bit longer. He does have some extra CC. He's able to use that Blast Cone to get over. Now Rhino on the backside just eating Big Pharma, but can they finish him off? One more auto attack. It goes over to Diana in the end. A really nice use of the stopwatch. Keeps him safe for a little bit longer. Zamos also dropping low. Can Snow Prisoner get back into this fight?
Oh,
It's a
huge
4v4
rocket.
right now. Oh my God, Janna, goodbye.
Yeah, big damage onto Janna, but also the other two took a big chunk out as well. And that's gonna hand this dragon over, stalling the game out just a little
That's
bit
what
longer.
they need. That's what they need.
Yeah, this is huge. And Wolf, we've already seen, you know, the
Financial,
good
yes,
smites
Dark
here
Sky.
from Rhino.
Financial league right now.
Wolf
Yep.
should not be contested. Gets it for free.
They lose a Nexus?
Nexus? And him, you mean?
No, they did not. They lost an inner. They lost an inner tower. It's like, what tower went down? Mid.
I mean, both Nexuses are still Nexi. is
next side.
Still alive.
Yeah, next side,
Yeah.
please.
Next side,
preferred,
please.
Preferred term.
Yeah.
It is financial bracket. This is week 1 of financial bracket here.
Yeah, financial is what's the second highest league?
Yep.
It's like some farm going over onto Safer. He hasn't quite finished up that third item, but way miles ahead of Big Pharma so far, as Big Pharma doesn't even have the second.
Rhino's
You
becoming really
see-
scary. That last fight, he did so much damage to the carries.
Yeah, honestly though, I'd say D Brownie looked the scariest. I saw that huge chunk at the end, and doesn't even have the mythic completed yet. So
I hate
into
that
this-
chunk. It's gross to watch. Like
Yeah,
it's so much absurd damage from so far away. It's very scary.
yeah, that big one gets extra range too. It's every third rocket, and it just absolutely chunks out. But with this build, it's just absurd.
Yeah, and he's looking to finish. It's the Ludens, right? Last item.
Yeah, Luden's for the splash, and it's
Yeah.
just so dumb. I think we will see the lanes getting pushed out from Tree Gang. I want to see a little bit more farm picked up on Snow Prisoner. That third item gonna be really nice. Maybe gonna be doesn't quite need heal cutting this game. Not sure what he's gonna opt for. Maybe just a GA or something. Not sure what the pickaxe is for. Hard to say. Could be QSS actually. It's like
Okay.
posturing around this Baron.
Yeah, it's vision
From-
time.
What was their team name?
Oh my God.
Veracity.
Uh-oh. Their team name is Kill Snow Prisoner, Win Game. That's all they're trying to do right now. So much damage coming out. Can Sonic Skater do anything? He's just going to end up sacking his life, and they're going to be in a lot of trouble right now. A lot of damage coming out. Okay, there goes the Hecarim all the way in. They're all running back. This could be a clean 2-0 right now. Rhino now getting totally hit back by Wolf. Really good use of the Blast Cone. Let's force in a little bit deep, though. This actually could be a little bit of a misplay. They're able to trade one. Here comes Zamos. A lot of damage coming out. We should be able to just finish him. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Wait, Rhino? Rhino?
Oh, no.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh.
And an ace picked up for Volatility. Really not playing to their name, as that was a lot of stability coming through. Game 1 plan continuing on in Game 2. Kill Snow Prisoner and win the game.
Yeah, really solid play from them. Really terrifying team comps coming out from the side of Tree Gang, but they were unable to seal the deal here. Solid play. Team Volatility, well-earned 2-0. And that's how Financial's starting out this year.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, a Tree Gang is a known commodity in the league. I'd almost call this an upset, you know?
I mean, we didn't know anything about Team Volatility coming in, so we knew Snow Prisoner was a big threat, and they got the pick right there. I know. We know that by now. If anyone's listened to any part of this cast, they've got that.
Yeah.
Really solid play from those guys, though. Unfortunately, 9 p.m. is the latest I go to start a stream, and we're almost at 11 p.m., so I'm not going to be able to do interviews. I would love to have one person from Team Volatility come in and say one sentence. So if they want to come, that's all they get. I'm going to end on it. We're going to end on that one sentence.
My hat's in for Wolf, but anybody is good.
Yeah, you can have one sentence, Wolf. If you join community chat in the LBLCS, Mighty will pull you up. You get one sentence. We'll cut stream. Or anybody else that joins from, I don't even know. Whoever's got the biggest voice.
If they all want to come in and just combine for one sentence as well, that would be really interesting.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Less Forces right there. That's their captain. You can pull him on up.
All right, he's going up.
He's in. Well, okay, hang on. Wait. You get one sentence, and then I'm cutting the stream. Okay?
So say that thing you always say.
Oh, he's got it. I respect this so much. Think about it. You get one sentence.
What if he's just muted?
I know you guys called it an upset, but we came out. We were pretty terrible that second game. To start out, but we stabilized, like you said, opposite of our team name. We're looking to make some noise this season. Appreciate it.
Long sentence, but I appreciate it all of it. I actually love that. I'm not going to cut it.
Run-on.
I'll ask you a question or two. You know what you earned? You earned an interview. You earned an interview with your calm response. Yeah, we were talking about, we didn't know too much about you guys. We've seen Tree Gang here for a couple of seasons. How did you guys feel coming into the LBLCS? How did you feel with the ability to scout and, your team preparation for this game?
Honestly, man, I wish that me and my friends would have found this league seasons ago, because the way that we find the game the most fun is to play flex, do the 5v5, come up with comps, all that kind of stuff. And so coming here and having the ability to know who we're playing against and get some scouting in on them, that was absolutely just a ton of fun leading up to this game this week. Definitely think the game plan was pretty solid. We obviously identified Snow Prisoner as by far their best player. No disrespect to their other laners, but based on the way the game's played, I think they agree. And so we just tried to hammer it down mid, not let him get too far ahead, and I think it came out pretty well.
Yeah, Deep Brownie did a really good job staying even with him in both games, only having a few deaths throughout the entire series, so props to him. You had really solid engages. You guys did have a couple of things. You got to pick 2 games in a row. You had the Rel, you had the Gorky, you had the Garen, so you had like a similar team comp idea throughout most of it. Did that help you guys? And did you think about that when drafting?
Actually, going into game 2, we were planning on picking different champs in multiple roles, but specifically in that second round ban phase, their bans on the supports kind of just forced me back onto the Rel. And then in the first phase, we weren't necessarily going to look for the Garen, but just kind of the way that their team comp was building up, we just immediately recognized it was a playthrough Yas and Wombo combo fight. So we just picked the Garen, went the Hull Breaker, and tried to out macro him, which I think we did.
Yeah, you had a really good fight around that Baron when they had 3 dragons, and then you were able to pick up and deny Soul. Well, I'm glad you guys are pumped about finding out about the LBLCS. You're going to have an even bigger blast later. Zamos is begging for you to say gamer time.
Absolutely begging.
Yeah, so I think you can do it, and then I'll sign out.
I'll give you one single